This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Before we get started, I'd just like to give a quick heads up about something we've got cooking. Twice a year, Magellan AI and Sounds Profitable publish an update to the Podscape, an infographic designed to provide a bird's eye view of the podcast industry at large. The deadline for submitting any new changes, whether that's changes to an existing company or adding a new company, period, is Friday, November 29th. Submitting to the Podscape is free and registration is open now. Catch the link in the show notes. Now, here's what you need to know for Thursday, November 7th. First up, why the ad industry is redefining what it means to be a creator versus an influencer. As content creation has evolved since the early days of vlogging and social media posts, the original definition of influencer, one who shares their personal life and influences viewers, has become restrictive. Influencer agency Billion Dollar Boy CMO Becky Owen proposes there are three distinct categories that have formed: influencers, creators, and makers. Creators being those who mix their personal brand with their production skills, and makers being those pulling the strings of the emerging subgenre of virtual influencers using virtual avatars and AI-generated content. And for our second and final story, should marketers ask harder questions of their brand safety and ad verification partners? Over the past 2 years, marketers have increased their focus on demanding transparency in their media buying, such as an outcry this summer regarding ad verification companies being slow to address ID spoofing and made-for-arbitrage sites. Despite shortcomings, marketers tell Digiday current brand safety and ad verification tools are useful, but require a level of vigilance to maintain and catch issues. Goodway Group President Jay Friedman proposes one of the roadblocks to further transparency with both is companies doing the mental math and deciding holding brand safety or ad verification vendors accountable would be more trouble than the outcome would be worth. As for the rest of the news, Morgan Swift of the Podglomerate explains the benefits of investing in your podcast advertising budget. Sign up is now open for the Pod Show London 2025 pre-sale waitlist. Podcast marketing service OSHA now offers integration with automation platform Zapier. And Livewire Labs has published the October 2024 edition of their monthly study showing the top podcast hosting companies by episode share. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by Newton Shottelcotti, Brian Barletta, Tom Webster, and myself. This episode is hosted on Spreaker. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis. Download us again tomorrow.